Yo, what's going on? It's your man DJ Edubble, jamming 945. Right now, I got the pleasure of sitting with two dudes that I respect who just dropped a beautiful project by the name of Pablo, Blanco. I got my man Davies to my left and Millyz, aka Blanco, to my far left.
Pablo y Blanco.
Let's talk about the relationship, man.
It's my boy, man. Like, I ain't gonna front. Shout out to Set Free. You know what I mean? If I remember correctly, he created that bond. You know what I'm saying? I met him in the Bronx, like, you know what I mean? He was coming back and forth from Mass or whatever, and I was seeing him uptown all the time, like, and he talking, like, you know what I mean? So like, I'm a fan of talk, like lyricism and niggas that make you think, make you run that shit back. So that's what really like intrigued me with bro. And then just to find out he's solid as they come, you know what I'm saying? I done traveled the world with him. So I think that's where it came from, and now I feel like it was some shit people was just waiting on, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially our fans, like the hardcore fans that fuck with us. They heard we did a few records before over the years or whatever, but like just a project, I feel like it was time for that, you know what I'm saying?
So the project originally started out as a song.
Nah, it wasn't even a project. It was we linked in the studio, and he been jacking the Blanco shit. I've been talking this Pablo shit. We just came up with some shit, like, yo, Pablo and Blanco, that shit sound fly. He like, yo, my people's is really in Colombia, nigga, let's go out there and really, I'm like, word? And then we just made that happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, this year's in the making, but it actually happened on some overnight shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel like it happened so smoothly, because we was locked in. We been had the vibe with each other. Once we had the title, we was like, all right, we know what we talking about. And we really sparring on that shit. If you listen, like,
it's ball work.
We sparring. He got his niggas, the other day, they came down. We recorded the whole shit in New York. They done drove down. He got his gang there. I got my niggas there. And we sparring, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's that competition. It could be your man, but the competition in this shit is what make it worth the while. Like, cause I know I gotta come with some shit, cause he ain't letting off on one bar. Right. Not one ball, he ain't letting off. So it's like, all right, when it come time for me to rap, I gotta come with some shit. And when we both on that same timing, like, it come out like it came out. You know what I'm saying?
So HLR.
High level, man. That's what I just explained to you just now. Yeah. That's what that means. That was the definition.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
how we determining who's high level rap?
How you determine
that's something I just personally know.
That's like how you determine who fresh. A lot of niggas get money, but they're not fresh. They just go to the Dior store, they go to the Prada store. Just because
you look like the mannequin.
Just because you put that shit on don't mean you fresh, nigga. You just look like you got that shit on.
A Dior mascot.
Just because you rapping, selling a million records, it don't matter. That doesn't qualify you for this.
And let's see who has money after this pandemic is over.
It's a lot of high level rap niggas though. I'm not gonna say it's like just subject to us.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we starting to. I feel like us saying that.
It's a community. I
feel like us saying that is kind of going branded more, and it's gonna start to separate the genre. Same way you got niggas that turn up, you got niggas that do what a dance. They got dance music. That you got mad different lanes in this rap shit. This shit is a highway. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas that do all. I feel like my favorite shit and the shit that I'ma always tap into is the high level shit. The shit where a nigga gotta be like, yo, run that back. You know what I'm saying? And not on no cause it sound like it's a party or cause it turned you up. Like, I want you to rewind my shit cause I said some shit. It made you say, you scratching your head like, oh, no, niggas talking like. So I stand on that, you know what I mean? I feel like he artist that stand on that. There's a few artists that stand on that.
And that's the most sustainable music in hip hop. Like, there's trendy music that goes on, and that's dope. I like a lot of that. Sometimes I do some of that. But at the core of me, I'm a high level rapper. He's a high level rapper. It's just like, you know, it's a competitive sport, and that's what makes hip hop sustainable as far as like the competition, because it pushes you to that level, you know. But
when you travel this world, bro, and see motherfuckers tatting your lyrics on their body,
OD.
They never seen you. They not from your hood. They not from nothing you come from. But you know what I mean? But they whatever you said, they got them. You know what I'm saying? They pull up on you. Niggas in Portugal, Israel, Dubai, Germany. They was tagging. God bless my brother Shooter. They was tagging the shit he was saying because this is our life. We really talking shit that we done seen or did. Or been right around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, I feel like that be the shit that's timeless. That ain't the shit that be lit for a summer. That be some shit 3-4 years from now. Nigga be like, yo, put that Pablo and Blanco on, like, because just the talk on the shit gonna make you always, especially for upcoming artists that rap. You know what I mean? For nigga in the streets or whatever you doing, you gonna jump on whatever you jumping on, whatever. But for niggas that's really like I was one of them niggas that was studying niggas. Like I be wanting to hear shit, like shit that would push my pen, make me that excite me to go write some shit. I feel like that's what that project gonna do for niggas. Like it's gonna make a nigga that's trying to rap or that's rapping. Even niggas that's on, like that's one part about the game. And a nigga will never big it up or salute. A few niggas will, but I know niggas is listening, like secretly, like in they $1 billion car, they $1 billion jet.
That's why I was got that shout out from J. Cole.
Nah, shouts to Cole. He a real one. He one of them real ones. Like
that's why that was so imperative.
He's somebody that beyond all the fame and shit like that, he get next to you in person. You know what I mean? Respond to texts, he respond to calls. Like like he's a human being. Like a lot of these niggas let the industry or the fame change who the fuck they are. Nigga look at their phone and be like, I ain't gonna answer that right now. Like, I'm busy. Like, pick your phone up, nigga. Why you give me your number? You ain't gonna pick your phone up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Cole one of them ones that he's solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Cole. Like, I fuck with everything he got going on. He one of the artists that inspired me and motivate me because he moved mad private. You know what I'm saying? He into the bullshit. Everybody, if you in tune with me, you know I came from basketball, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he talking. He make me push my pen, you know what I mean? So
still sharp and still.
Yeah, I fuck with Cole.
So Millyz, during this pandemic, man, I see you done rose, man. A lot more recognition, a lot more eyes, a lot more situations. What can we expect?
Yeah, and that even really started before the pandemic, cause bro, I went on tour with him, and that's what really I feel like.
Back out on tour, and the pandemic stopped that, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. We was going to Cali, we was going to the West Coast this time.
Up like
OD. But we was on the road, and that was turning my shit up. Even just seeing fans say my shit in Amsterdam and things like that. That's one of the things I thank him for to this day. You know what I mean? But then the pandemic came, and it's like the only thing we could do, we gotta get in the lab. We gotta go crazy.
But I tell you one thing. Now you got more quotables though. You got a lot more bars that flew. So I mean, at the end of the day, you came up a level.
What you mean, bars that flew on what?
I'll say it like, you got a lot of bars, man. We're not going to sit here and quote all the bars. But what I will say is before going on tour, they didn't know you as much as they know you now. So I haven't said that. And you got the project release. So when you go back out, it's much more. Like y'all can have a revolving door performance. It don't got to be just, you can jump off and let you get 3 records off and just do something like that. So
not to cut you off, I sat and watched with my own 2 eyes before the pandemic. Before Pablo and Blanco, I watched this nigga.
Yeah, this is 2014.
I watched crowds rap his shit back then. Right in Boston, wherever we was at, like where he come from, they know that shit. And to me, that's, you gotta own where you from first. I had all my first shows in New York, SOBs, all them undergrounds. I did all that. I did that whole run, and that's what niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's where they learn you. So you pull up to a nigga's city and a nigga jacking his city and the motherfucker don't know a word to his song and make you question it, right?
You're not official.
What you really doing out here? You talking that you coming to my town, putting on this, whatever, but when I come to your shit, you ain't got that going on. He had that shit going on. And I seen it, and it gassed my entrance. Like, he came out and then I come out, it's like,
them shows is
it boosted my shit, so I seen it with my own tour. I'm like, nigga, let's run around the world. I got to do my first international tour. You know what I mean? And bro was right with me. Every city,
we was doing HLR out there. We was shutting shit down with our acapellas every night.
Now, but to your you know, your strength. You're the one that introduced me to East, put me on to East, let me know about
back in the day. Yeah, I caught him. I think I heard East off like a Static Selector freestyle. I think it's right before the Nas cosign. But I hadn't seen somebody talking like that in a minute. I'm like, oh no, he's going crazy. And then the Nas cosign came, and then that same week, like the third day or something, we like, you know what I mean? My manager reached out. That actually came through on Puma from VH1. He reminded me about that the other day. He said, yo, I love to see how far y'all took that. You know what I mean?
That shit ain't stopped. Like I said, when you respect it, when two creatives respect each other's shit, it's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how long it take. Like I said, we actually did that project in a night.
Facts.
For whoever listening or whatever, we did that shit in one night. But it was years in the making. You know what I'm saying? It took years of me respecting his craft, him respecting my craft, to get on them beats and do that shit in no time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was some natural shit.
That's real, recognized real, man. I'm glad to see that bars are actually speaking, because it was we had a nice little stretch where it wasn't no relevancy coming out. Like, you had the Griselda, they started fighting back in, getting in, and now the bars are back to the forefront. So, from me to y'all, thank you.
And I love them niggas. And every time Benny, my guy, Conway, Westside Gunja is the cover art for my next project I'm about to do with Hoffa. But to me, it's crazy because I came out before them. Like, well, they been doing their thing, but I feel like I got on the scene before them or whatever. And that's how I came out. Rapping. Bars. And nigga was like, yo, you gotta do the female records. You gotta do these records. You gotta do these.
And that's to bro's credit, he came in one of the most marketable artists in the world.
Yeah, 1,000.
And they tried to make him do that, and he stayed hip hop through the course. Like,
so then when I watch it, I'm in the cut in the back watching this shit. I'm like, all right, they telling me do this.
He could do all that. Bro got more star power than any of these rappers that came in, and he stayed hip hop.
Like, they rapping straight. This shit ain't for the radio. This shit ain't for the club. Yep. This shit is my type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's winning. I'm like, really? Like that's what they want. So this game is ill, son. But like I said, I'm one of them niggas that I'm gonna always go back to the shit that even created this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason I'm even here. And I love that. I love getting back to that, penning that pad. Just, you know what I'm saying? So it's a sport. You know what I'm saying? Some years, some niggas is up. Some years, some niggas fall off. But it's a sport. But I love the fact that the lyricism is coming back around. You know what I mean? Shouts to all the artists that's pushing that. And making this shit fun again. They ain't just focused on the turn up. I love all the turn up niggas like that. That's my shit. That's my shit too. Like, but for the niggas that do the shit I do, like, you know what I'm saying? That's in my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, salute all of y'all niggas. Like, it's so many niggas to name that's talking, but I salute all y'all niggas. You heard?
It's out right now, man. Pablo, Blanco. I'm right here with my guys Davies and Millyz.
Pablo y Blanco.
Go get that project.